What's up, guys? Welcome to Thigh Company Gaming here. We are back in the game Grow a Kingdom here on Roblox. And guys, we are here in the alpha version, alpha part 3 here. And for those of you who don't know, Grow a Kingdom is by Pretty Bad Games. Shout out to Pro Gamer Epic and the team. So guys, let's go ahead and dive right in and see what is new in Grow a Kingdom. Alright guys, so I'm here on my Thigh Company Roblox account here. I got a lot of fans here in the server. Welcome and hello. So yes, so a couple of things, people have reached out to me about some news in Grow a Kingdom. So they're coming out with the Invasions update, guys, and Pro Gamer did reach out to me recently. There has been a delay in the Invasions update, but it is coming out soon from what I've heard. They're having a little bit of a technical hiccup, which is still fine, because that does happen in game development. And if you have not also seen our last video, Pro Gamer caused some havoc on the server, man. We did some admin abusive commands, man, with the crazy fish, the UFOs, the meteor strikes. Guys, if you have not seen that video yet, do look at into that video. I highly recommend it. But now, guys, let's take a look at a few things. And we've also joined into the Grow a Kingdom Discord server finally on Discord here. And I'm friends with Pro Gamer, so we can look and see what the Discord community for Grow a Kingdom has been up to as well. So we have a few pretty cool players here. I have Perry here. Hello, Perry. Also, we have Lily, also known as Liz Gaming, in the stream. Hello to both of them. Hey, by the way, here's a fish here. Are you making a video? I am subbed. Yes, I am making a video right now. So hello to Graham_5 or Graham5. I think it's Graham pronounced. But yes, he's got a fish, by the way. So the fish are pretty rare to get into the game, guys. Only when an admin comes around. So do be on the lookout for that. So let's take a look. So yes, they are looking to add a few more things. I know they're going to add more fan art. They are also going to be adding some few new things to the NPCs in the game, to Tommy, Rob, and Billy here. They are going to add some more lore as well. Speaking of which, let me take a look into the Pretty Bad Games server here on Discord. So there's actually a community tab here where people have been sharing art in the game. Shout out to Mitsuki as well. I like Mitsuki's artwork. I like Nikki's artwork as well. And a few other people here too that they've added. But from what I've seen recently, they are probably among the top artists in the game too. Epic's pretty good too. But they have a category called the Lore Discoveries. And according to Epic, one of the developers or admins in the game, Epic says, to be honest, the song that relates or feels like the lore the most is probably something like Heaven Says or Mandela Mix. It's a fire song, but also captures the vibe of the lore. I don't know what to say, but that is sort of a hint for the lore, I guess, according to Epic. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people have been talking about different suggestions about what to add to the game. For example, ideas for the skyscraper redesigns, depending on different factors like weather and all that, statue redesigns. And one person's like, oh, if aliens are in the game, if UFOs are in the game, you should add aliens as well. Let the aliens run around and create havoc. Which could be done, which is possible since they have UFOs already as one of the crazy things that the admins can do when they do like an admin abuse. If you happen to magically run into an admin. A lot of people have been saying, are they going to add boats into the game? You should add snow to the game since they have rain and lightning storms. People have been talking about ideas for adding new housing, like different kinds of mansions or different type of mansions, talking about also adding more defenses to the game, such as adding ballistas, cannons. Hello, Chapa. Hello.
Hey.
Yes, I'm recording right now if you haven't heard. They're also talking about having a redesign of the house, such as adding the classic Robloxia house, the one with the red roof. I've seen that. It looks pretty good. People have asking for more windmills, more fountain designs, more farm designs as well. Maybe a different kind of upgraded watchtower. So that would be some pretty cool things. But yes, guys, so the community on Discord has been very active. Let's take a look into more of the gameplay here. So let's see, can I get anything from Tommy from some stuff here? I got some ore that's on fire, by the way. I got that fire diamond, guys, that fire crystal. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Isn't that pretty rare, right?
That's what I told her.
Got that ring of fire around me, guys. That ring of fire. Maybe I should cook some fish like this too. Got some drinks. I got that fire in a can, food in a can, fire wheat. I got that fire sword, guys. Fire sword with 4-leaf clovers. Isn't that pretty awesome and lucky in the game? Perry's like, hey, I'm actually listening to Heaven Says Mandela catalog right now. Actually, how did you know, Thai? Hey, I just happened to read what was popular on the Discord, man. Pretty cool coincidence, right? But yes, I like this. I like this pretty cool sword, guys. People were asking if they're going to add things into the game as well, such as like how in Grow a Garden. Since this game is sort of based off of Grow a Garden on Roblox, people have been asking, are they going to add more weather events such as like a blood moon? There was like a celestial night thing. What they're going to add? Are they going to add things like acid rain? Or they're asking. People have been suggesting a lot of the weather events that are present in Grow a Garden to be added into a future update into Grow a Kingdom, which would be pretty cool. A few other things people have been asking me too. I know people have been reporting bugs as well, talking about issues having 2 castles in one area or having extra ghost walls that can't be upgraded. I know they are working on that, but as far as from my experience, I haven't really seen much of that. So I'm curious about that. And then a few other things people have been talking about different creations as well, such as having what's called a royal selector, meaning if you can. So people have been asking if you have different royals, would the royals be able to change flags? I don't think that would be done just because you pretty much have one kingdom and that flag would go with that pretty much the set kingdom that you have. So I don't know why would you want to randomly switch back and forth on the flags, but I do think it would be cool if they did add more flag designs, like adding more colors, more different designs, or maybe more layers to the flag. Who knows if that will be added to a future update? It very well could occur. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. So yeah, guys, I definitely want to see more units added to the game because in the invasions, the preview that they're still working on the invasions update. Someone's asking, why is your sword burning? Because I got that fire, man. I got that fire. Wouldn't it be funny if you could use the sword to attack players? I did not know people can put things on fire. Well, it's from like the lightning strikes and it being collecting. I think it's either from the admin abuse video, or I think it's from one of the weather events. Like the meteor strike was a pretty good thing. Meteor strike is basically like an upgraded lightning strike. But man, isn't that pretty cool, man? I feel like I should probably sell some of this stuff too. Guys, so I'm gonna sell some of this stuff to Tommy and see what he'll offer, man. Wouldn't that be cool? Let me see, does he give me any bonuses if it's like on fire and has a luck bonus as well? Let's talk to Tommy. Hello? Now, I wonder if Tommy will add a function like, how much is this worth, and he'll tell you the value. I don't know. So let's go ahead and sell our inventory. Oh, we just got a bunch. We're now at almost 11 million in the game. That's pretty cool. Let's see what Rob has as well. Let us take a look. Let's see. I see some more houses, a complex, and no complexes yet. See anything else cool? No factories, no royal buildings, no banks. I know they're very rare to get, so do be on the lookout for that because it's kind of a once in a while thing to get. And then the decorations are here too. Cool. Let's see. Let's talk to Billy right quick here. So no tax collector. There's still a trowel. Trowels where usually you could find it all the time. But I am excited, guys. I want to see more lore in the game. I want to see more mysteries in action. Mary says, "What's up, Thigh? Hello. Hello. What's up?" So yes, welcome Mary to the video. Also known as Marilyn Gibb. Let's see. Cool. So let's see. What else have they been working on in Grow a Kingdom? Let's see. Let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look here. So let me take another look back at the Discord here. See what's new to their updates here. So I know people have been having recommendations for other futuristic cities. I know they're going to later in a future update, they're going to add more like futuristic buildings into the game. So they're going to have different like ages of technology. Kind of like in things like if you think about other games like let's say Sid Meier's Civilization, they have a kind of a similar idea where you go through different ages of time or history as you progress and upgrade your kingdom. I did have another person reach out to me recently asking me if they're going to upgrade the size of the plots of the kingdom. So, like, for example, like I'm upgraded twice. So they're asking, hey, is there going to be a third upgrade? If you have players, hey, what's up with Chopper?
I was trying to ask if you asked me anything.
Ask anything about what?
Because I put you on deafen for like 10 minutes because you were talking loud and I was trying to watch something. So.
No questions yet, Chopper. Let's see here.
My bad. You just gotta let it come out before you start talking. Keep talking.
All right. Mary's is almost up on your little people here. No, don't squish the little people. But they might attack you back, Mary. You never know. You better be careful.
No, like how I attacked Di last night after the live stream.
All right. So let's see here. Meme chat here. Let's see. Are they going to add an Air Force to the game? I don't know if they'll add an Air Force.
Air Force? That game's taking place in the freaking 700th century or whatever.
Well, there's different parts of history in the game. Like we do have skyscrapers in the building.
When I saw that game, it looked like the game took back in like a 700th century or whatever shit's called.
Yeah, whatever it's called. So yeah, but basically as you progress throughout the game, you can get better buildings and go through different technological advances, which are pretty cool, guys. And I like that with the new travel that they've added to the game recently, it does a really good, nice job at organizing kingdoms for those of you who like to make some pretty nice decorating. So that's pretty cool. So do use that, guys. I would like to see what kind of artistic designs you all like to use to build your kingdom with. Let's see. Let's take a look. So I did get a few other comments here asking about things people want to add to the game. So people are like, so a couple of the different recommendations, people have been asking for new or more NPCs for people to talk to. According to I Love Tower Defense, can you please add women or anime women to the game? I don't know if they'll do that because this is kind of a classic Roblox style, but sure, why not add like a girl or woman NPC too? Besides, it's just guys. People have been asking for console support. That's been a very major thing. I know Choppa's been having requests with that. People have been asking for Xbox and PlayStation support, console support in general. So that's been very in demand thing that people have been wanting to the game. People have been asking for, in addition to armies, to add navies to the game, and that would be pretty cool. But how would you use that versus, say, other regular units? I don't know. That's pretty tough. Maybe it's like a situation where you would have, like, different power-ups, maybe? Can you add a wandering trader? Ooh, that sounds like a good thing. So a user here had recommended add a wandering trader or wandering traders, which there'll be NPCs that walk around the map and they'll sell exclusive items with a very low chance of spawning. That would be a pretty good idea. People have been asking for more biomes and adding grass and other foliage and trees. So I don't know if they will do that. Possibly. Another user by the name of Barnovsky Karsavov is asking, can you make something in the game that has a union of kingdoms? For example, let's say if you had a bunch of friends, could you do something like have 3 kingdoms team up so they could be like a big union? Something like, for example, if this was a civilization game, something like a European Union, a Soviet Union, or something to that nature. You could possibly, maybe in the future, they'll add like teams or factions. That's an interesting idea, and then you could have maybe a leaderboard showing which faction is the strongest or most popular. Maybe that's interesting. Uh, can you add schools? Ooh, schools would be interesting because schools would be like an upgraded building type, maybe adding like a bonus type to the kingdom. That would be an interesting idea. I do think that would be a cool recommendation. I don't know how easy that would be to implement, though. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so according to Thai Gamer 10, Thai Gamer 10 reached out and is asking, could you add some more changes to Billy's Shack? For example, with assassins, when you place too near, or if you place the assassin too close to a royal, the assassin will get a stun or be stunned for a few moments before being able to attack the royal. The reason Thai Gamer suggests this is because placing an assassin too near a royal can make a knight unable to reach fast, leading to them being useless if the player knew this method. Another thing they've asked is for what's called a Billy anti-alt. I wonder what they mean by that. But here it says for description, to make thieves only available on expansion 1 and assassins only available on expansion 1 or 2 because people can use an alt to buy them. And in addition to that, people can get revenge and actions and results of karma. Huh, that's an interesting idea. So yeah, guys, what do you think? What else would be cool to add to the game? People have been asking, hey, can we get fire extinguishers for the fire? I don't know about that. I mean, maybe, but the fires are actually a good thing in the game. They give you a bonus. So maybe like a firefighter NPC in Billy's Shack? I wonder. That's an interesting idea. I wonder what y'all think about that, man. That's kind of a cool idea to think of. But yeah, guys, let me know down in chat, what else would you add to the game Grow a Kingdom? When is the next update coming out? Ooh, I don't know. So I know that the Pretty Bad Games development team, what they do like to put on the Grow a Kingdom page is they have a section below where it talks about updates like the Invasion's update that's about to come out soon. So do look on their game page, and then their Discord also talks about more of some sneak peeks and an update log as well, and any other news that they carry. For example, under the sneak peeks tab, they're talking about a few things that they're working on, such as a progress system, and then more map additions too. So do be on the lookout for that. So yeah, guys, so let us go ahead and wrap this up right over here. So guys, what do you think about Grow Kingdom? It's still in alpha here. That's why we are having an alpha part 3 here. But I do like that they're adding more things. They're actively working on the game. I know that their team has been very active, and especially with their marketing and their media team, man, they've been putting out a bunch of work too in covering the game. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you do subscribe to Thigh Company. Subscribe to Thigh Company Gaming. Hit the bell icon as well so you do get notifications for future gameplay videos, guys, on the channel. Future shorts, live streams, so you can see when we go live here. And also other channel updates that we might have. Also, like this video, give this video a thumbs up as well. And comment down below, what would you like for there to be added into the game Grow a Kingdom? Maybe you found a bug or something that looks weird and you want to change. Do let me know about that as well down below. Otherwise, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. It's been Thigh Company here. Also, shout out to Shoppa, Mary, Perry, Lily or Liz Gaming, and everybody else, man. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out and take care.